Am I the a-hole for rejecting my friend's request to have an open relationship with my husband? I, 30 female, have been married to my husband, 32 male, for 5 years. We have two beautiful kids, 5 male and 6 female, and they have a daughter and son, guys, and a very strong relationship and are happy together. Recently, my friend Lisa, 29 female, confided in me that she has developed feelings for my husband. She said that she finds him attractive and admires our relationship, and she asked if we would consider having an open relationship so she could be with him too. I was so shocked and told her no, explaining that my husband and I are committed to each other and that we are not interested in an open relationship. Lisa got upset and accused me of being selfish and closed-minded. She argued that modern relationships should be flexible and that I was denying her happiness. Since then, Lisa has been distant and has been spreading rumors in our friend group suggesting that I am overly possessive because she possessive and controlling. This has caused a lot of tension, and some of our mutual friends are now taking sides. My husband is supportive of my decision, but I feel guilty for the drama it has caused. I'm sorry, I don't think I mentioned, but I moved to a new house, and if you hear like a lot of cars passing by, it's just my new house is on the street. Unfortunately, my old house was just a quiet neighborhood. So I'm sorry about all the cars you guys are hearing. It's annoying and frustrating. That's why I haven't been able to record a single damn thing. But I'm sorry about that. Anyways, we have an update. Update 1. After reading some of your comments, I decided to bring the group out for coffee and I told them all about what Lisa said in the real story. I also showed them the Reddit post. After showing them, there were two girls that were still on Lisa's side. So let them sleep with their damn husbands then, the hell? So I took some advice from the comments and said, let Lisa sleep with your husband, then you can be on her side. Exactly. After that, everyone was on my side, thankfully. Lisa wasn't happy at all, and she started ranting about how it wasn't fair. She just wanted to experiment something new, and it wasn't even that bad of a request. You're making it such a big deal, which I didn't get. Me and the rest of the group have officially cut contact with Lisa, just hoping she doesn't try to reach out. We'll update if something happens. Also, just clarifying that Lisa is also asked my husband for an open relationship. He also rejected, saying that even if would never want to go out with you. I'm thinking of cutting off the ladies that were on Lisa's side for so long, but I'm not sure if they had heard a different story or not. So, should I? Yeah, she should. And, like, what is this girl going through? Like, is she going through a mental breakdown? Is she going through midlife crisis? Like, what possesses someone to tell their friend, oh, I like your husband, I'm attracted to your husband, I want to sleep with your husband, so for my sake and my sake only, open up your committed marriage relationship so I can sleep with your husband. And that you're being selfish because you don't want to share your husband and the father of your children whom you're in a committed relationship with. Like, did she hear herself? Or is she just going through like some sort of mental health crisis? What? Am I the a-hole for calling out my husband for not being a good Christian? I, 27 female, have been married to my husband, 34 male, for 5 years. My husband is a devout follower of his religion and has been since he was raised in it. I respect his beliefs even though I don't share them and have no intention of converting. I was raised in the Christian faith. However, I left when I was an adult due to sexual abuse in my church, which nobody believed occurred because the one who did it was the pastor. Recently, my husband has been pressuring me to convert to his religion. He says that it would bring us closer together and create a more harmonious what is bad with me? Harmonious household. I understand where he's coming from, but I firmly believe that faith is a personal journey and I shouldn't be forced into something I don't believe in. To add to the issue, my husband, despite his religious teachings, doesn't always practice what he preaches. He expects me to adhere to traditional gender roles, yet he often neglects his own responsibilities at home. He is quick to judge others for their actions, even though his faith teaches non-judgment and kindness. He makes comments about gay people that I have discussed with him as a major issue. This hypocrisy has been bothering me for a while. Last night, during another discussion about my potential conversion, I finally snapped. I told him that if he wants me to consider converting, he needs to get a better example by actually living according to his religion's values. I pointed out that he should start by fulfilling his responsibilities. that he should make more money than me and actually lead in the decision making. I'm a nurse and he's currently unemployed after he was let go from his job in an office. That he should be less judgmental of others because according to his faith only God can judge them. I also said he should show more of the virtues Jesus asked of Christians, that he should clothe the naked, feed the hungry, visit the prisoner, aid the orphan and the widow, etc. I also made it clear that while I respect his beliefs, I have no intention of converting unless I genuinely believe in it, which I currently don't because of the hypocritical behavior of his faith. My husband was furious. He accused me of being a disrespectful and undermining his faith. He said that I was attacking him personally and that I don't understand the pressure he's under to have an unified religious household. He left for church this morning at 7 for Bible study, and I have already gotten a phone call from the pastor saying I'm an ungodly woman who tricked a good man into marrying him, and I should repent. I also got in a tirade of texts and emails from members of his church saying I was disrespectful and being a bad wife, and I'm starting to wonder if I was too harsh, that maybe I shouldn't have said anything at all. Am I the a-hole? OP is definitely not on the a-hole. If anything, she should add two more things: that he gossips and that he shares his marital problems and his wife's wrongdoings, quote unquote, with others. Like, how the hell do you have a conversation with your wife and then you think, oh, let me just go tell the pastor at my church? Like, that makes sense to him. And on top of that, like, I never really understand people who marry people from like different cultures, different ethnicities, races, or religions, and they expect that person to adhere to their cultural beliefs or their religious beliefs. Like, if you want someone to be a Muslim and you want your household to be a Muslim household, then marry a person who's a Muslim to begin with. If you want someone to be Christian and you want your faith, like your faith to be practiced within your household, and that's what you want your future children to be practicing, then marry somebody who's a Christian. Like, you will see people marry like somebody from like the opposite like culture of their like a different culture, and they're like, I want to make this food from my culture, and I want to do this food, and I want to teach my kids my language, but my wife or my husband don't. Like, you do know that things like this can be solved. Like, you don't have to marry the first person you see. You don't have to marry someone just because you love them. Like, you can love someone and it can be enough for you, and it could still be justified. And it could still be justified, like, for you to not be with that person, or like for you not to have like a future with that person, because like cultural beliefs, religious beliefs, and like values and morals, should I say, are like things that are, different for everybody. So obviously, if you want in your household, like OP's husband is saying, to be of a certain, like to practice and to follow certain values, guidelines, and morals, then maybe you should marry someone who matches those values, guidelines, morals, and whatnot. Like, I don't understand being with somebody who does not share something with you, or especially something as big as religion and a culture, and then you expect someone just to do whatever you want them to do because you guys are married. Like, people treat marriage like a trap, man. Like, oh, because we're married now, I have to do whatever you want. Like, oh, we're married because now I have to do X, Y, and Z. Like, no. I don't have to do anything. Do what you marry people that you actually like and actually share things with, common interest with, and then you won't have this issue. And OP is definitely not the a-hole. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think AP is in the wrong? And for OP is in the wrong. And for this first story, the woman that's acting crazy because her friend doesn't want, her to sleep with her damn husband. Do you think she's in the wrong or OP is in the wrong?